So you can tell by the photo I started this video with, our topic today is about earthing. And I love this book. It's the second edition, which has Medicine Man in it. And there's a first edition as well. You can order it from the website, on my website, and it's got to get his glasses off. You can order it through my website, or you can order it from the earthing site, which is on my website as well. So anyway, so I thought today what I'd do is do a talk on one of my favorite topics, and that's earthing. So I'm in my office right now, and if you look, you can see bare feet. It's the only way to go. Under my desk, you'll see under my desk, I have an earthing pad. So that's hooked into the wall, which, don't freak out, it's over there, and it's in the ground. So it's not live. The ground just goes into the earth, and so you plug your pad in, you're connected to Mother Earth. So when I'm working in my office, then I'm barefoot, stepping on Mother Earth through my office. And then as I step outside in my backyard, same thing, barefoot. Concrete is stone, so it works well for grounding as well. The best of all is water. So if you're standing in water, this is salt water. So salt water is the best for conductivity of electricity, which is what the earth emits. It emits, it's the largest battery on earth. It is the battery of the earth. And it emits negative electrons, which you can read about in the book. I don't want to get too much into the science of it, because it's interesting, but it's more like gee whiz stuff. So it's great for those who need to know. So I'm going to give you a little bit of need to know, but more on a practical level. So behind me you can see my plumeria. And I put her in the ground after 10 years. She's been in a pot, and she is so happy to be earthing. I had a wire where she was grounded to what I do is all my plants, I put wires on them and stick them in the ground so they're earthing. But it's not the same as being in the earth. Since I put her in the earth a month ago, oh my God, it's amazing how well she's doing. So what we're going to do is just going to take a little walkabout, and while I'm walking about, I'll tell you some things about earthing. I've been doing it now for 8 years, and what got me going was two books. One was Born to Run, which I love, and the other one is Earthing, which I just showed you the cover of. And both of these talk about the benefits of not wearing shoes. So as we'll walk back over here, because I got to show you a little hanging that one of my friends gave me. It's so cool. I use the quote all the time, and it's very apropos for this particular talk. So here, I'll come over here and you can see it. I'll put it behind me. There it is. If you can read that, it says, if you're wearing shoes, you're overdressed. So believe it or not, I pretty much go everywhere without shoes. I get in restaurants, I go to movies, I do everything. I even get into Costco. It's a little catchy, and I always carry a pair of sandals just in case. I love my Zero shoes, so I carry those with me all the time, or Reeves. Just so that in case they catch me, which I'm not really caught, it's just I'm doing my natural thing. Then what happens is I slip those on and they don't kick me out. So anyway, back to the practice of earthing. With earthing, the whole idea is to make direct contact with the earth without any insulation. The fact that shoes are made of rubber mostly is an excellent insulator, but it prevents the earth from allowing the earth to pass the healing properties of negative electrons. Negative electrons are what you feel when you're at the ocean, in the mountains, around trees, forests, waterfalls, rivers. All those natural moving energy fields will emit negative electrons, which negative electrons are excellent for scavenging free radicals. Free radicals are the byproducts of metabolism, cell repair, trauma from the environment, on and on and on. A natural occurring factor in the human body, any animal for that matter. So the picture I put up was, you know, me with my feet, but I also am putting a picture up about Journey, my wolf brother patient, and of course he doesn't wear shoes either, nor does any of his brothers and sisters. So you ought to be taking a lesson from these guys. They haven't done it for their whole existence on the planet for no reason. Now, shoes do have a place. I'm not saying shoes aren't of value. However, mainly the way you wear shoes is for safety. So if you're in an unsafe environment or your feet aren't particularly tough like mine, then you do have to wear shoes. So shoes aren't a bad thing, it's just they're overused. Actually, after World War II, I went from leather shoes to leather soles to rubber soles during that time because of the war and the use of plastic. So up until that time, actually we were earthing because leather is conductive, so it conducts electricity. So we were still earthing. The perspiration in your shoe, moisture would contact the leather, and the leather has some moisture, i.e. you had that. Well, after that, everyone wore rubber shoes, and since that time, it's talked about in Born to Run and also in Earthing about the increase in back problems, joint problems, all that. So there's all kinds of studies on it, very interesting. How negative electrons, i.e. being in contact with the earth, has healing properties. The stories are awesome. I've met some of them, and it's pretty amazing what you can do with just earthing, using earthing sheets, earthing pads, earthing shoes, not wearing shoes, on and on and on. You can even do local patches where you put a patch right on a focal point of pain, an Ashi point, in traditional Chinese medicine, and then hook yourself up to a ground with a wire, and just running those negative electrons into the point of pain can have amazing healing properties to that. So I do my best every day to keep grounded as much as I can. So in my bed I have a pad, on my couch I have a pad, under my desk I have a pad, and I make sure I've got some skin touching it, and also when I'm outside I try to go barefoot as much as I can. These are all simple things you can do. To learn more about this, go to my website, www.petwhisperer.com, and learn about what is out there for you to help you obtain optimum cell replication, which I call the definition of health. Optimum health is optimum cell replication, which I talk about on my website in regards, and under the title of Mindful Healing. So take some time. Remember what I said, if you're wearing shoes, you're overdressed. So have a great day. And I hear Louie calling me, so adios. And remember, smile and share. If you're wearing shoes, you're overdressed. So have a great day. And I hear Louie calling me, so adios. And remember, smile and share.